Hi guys, this is Jay, your community manager, and today I'm here with Edilson, our CEO, and I'm gonna ask him some questions that I'm pretty sure that you guys also have. A lot of people are very much concerned that this could turn into some kind of big brother nightmare of sorts. So can you talk a little bit about this whole, okay, the government has access to all of these things, but I can still have this kind of self-sovereign identity. How does that work?
You have your own identity with you, not the government. Just you can sign and authorize things with your identity, not the government. And your personal data is stored with you, not the government. So there's no place for hacking or leaking information. For a hacker, hack 1,000 of people, they need to hack 1,000 of people. Not you don't have just a place where everything is concentrated for having all the information stored.
No honeypot.
It's no honeypot. It's no honeypot. It's no the gold pot. It's not. You don't have a place, a centralized place. So we really believe that a decentralized kind of identity is good for the population. No one can use your identity for doing bad things without your authorization.
Which is a big problem that we have in Brazil, and I'm pretty sure in a lot of other places as well. OriginalMy was created back in 2015 and is now a reference when it comes to blockchain in Brazil.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit of what we have accomplished so far?
Yeah, we have many use cases running in Brazil. We are the first company in Brazil talking about blockchain. That's a huge step.
And this guy has basically educated everybody in the country about blockchain.
The government, the banks, the regulators. And we created a lot of initiatives in Brazil, like the Blockchain Center in 2016 and the Blockchain Academy in 2016 too. And OriginalMy was the first company. We had the first same-sex marriage on blockchain in Brazil using our platform. We had many newborns registered on our platform. We had the first voting case. The Brazilian Fintech Association used our platform for voting on the new board. It was an interesting case, and we had every time we talk about blockchain in Brazil, they talk about OriginalMy doing something. And recently, in Brazil, we are on elections, presidential elections right now. It's running, and we are on the second phase. In Brazil, we have 2 phases on the elections. And a candidate registered, 3 candidates was talking about blockchain. It was a good thing, but on this phase, a candidate party registered the government proposal using OriginalMy. It was very important because they had some kind of frauds on the official government proposals, and they shared it on WhatsApp and social networks. So fake news is a huge problem for any government, or is a huge problem on the internet at all. And the candidate used our platform for registering the government proposals, and it was a huge step because we now know on the future soon they will use blockchain more and more and more, and we will be connected to them for sure.
That's right.
Very good. Yeah.
And there's also this app called Mudamos. What is it about?
The Mudamos was created on 2016 for signing public petitions. In Brazil, we have a law. If 1%, more or less 1% of the population, if 1% of the population agrees with some public petitions or project of law, the Congress must hear and must vote. But before the Mudamos, it was impossible validating the signatures on the public petitions. It was on paper, and they tried 4 times in Brazil with 2 tons of paper delivered straight on the Congress, and they don't validate because it's impossible to validate that kind of signature on paper. And then when I created the protocol for signing things and identifying and signing things, the ITS Rio, developed a project. They applied it to the Google's Social Impact Challenge on 2016. They won, and with the prize they developed the Mudamos using our engine for identities, signatures and registering on blockchain. And now many cities on Brazil already accept this kind of signature because it's very reliable and almost impossible to fraud.
Did you mention 2 tons of paper?
2 tons of paper, physically 2 tons of paper.
Can you imagine like the insane amount of paper that represents? Because in Brazil we have about 170 million voters, right? So if you have 1% of that, you have almost 2 million people. So imagine 2 million signatures in paper.
Yeah,
it's
but we have cities that are very small, obviously, and 300 signatures could transform a public petition on a law and voted by the chambers, the city chambers.
I was looking at some of the proposals there. There's everything from let's fix the sidewalks to let's change how the public transportation system works. It's basically this idea that citizens should participate more directly in the politics of their city, their province, the country.
And it's very important. It's very important to us.
It's a constitutional right, and we really need to exercise it.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ah,
Boa!